Hello YouTube and welcome back to GrunfWorks Plays Satisfactory. We are right back where we left off in the previous episode, and I'm chasing after this power slug, as you might guess, because in the previous episode I got the power slug, but thank you, come on. Slimy. Right. The focus for this episode will be optimizing the the coal flow that should be coming from the hill, and then lining it up somehow so that we can get everything in the right place, so to say. I'm still to verify that this whole thing, yeah, it seems like a coal is coming down, so everything should be great, and we will ultimately build more power plants, which should then meet all our power needs. There we go. So, with that thing being said, I have to figure out how to progress on to the next one. How do I unlock space elevator? You need 500 and 150 of these. Goodness gracious. Okay. I still have to figure out how to make a motor, but okay, that's another story. How do we want to play this? I could build another power plant here. In theory, power, coal generator. Do we have enough? Yeah, like that. Just have them nicely aligned. Yeah, I don't see why not. And then you connect to this guy as well. Yeah, not the most subtle, I'll give him that much. And then you basically are a splitter, which we could feed to here somehow. Or I could have just placed one here and then just feed it to mouths with one blow. We'll do it nicer later on. Now we do it ugly but effective. You go here and then here. Thank you. The most important thing is that you're on the grid. You shall connect. And now everything will break, I assume. Yes, probably. I just need to hook up, which is this guy to that guy. Okay, so you disconnect and then you power line. We connect here, and you power line, we connect. You we disassemble, and then you power line, we connect here, here, and here, here, and the other one here, here. And now we should be back on the power. Just flip it. See, no problemo. We have coal feeding in, and has the coal? No, coal is still coming down from the hill. It's a long trip, but well worth it, I would say. Alright, that means we should probably think about removing these guys. They were handy at the time of need, but now they no longer need to be handy because we don't need them. Are you... I'm not going to remove the active ones yet. There we go. Much better. Look at that. 2 coal power plants and we're rolling. So what's our power consumption as well. That's also something to consider. 200 megawatts, spiking up to 120. So 200, and of those, these two are providing 100. The rest is provided by these biomass burners. So clearly we'll need more coal power plants. That one is pretty much a given. Let me just figure out the rest of the recipes. Do we have any more? Logistics Mark III, yeah, we did. Oh, those are complex ones. Now, how do you create, I'm just curious, how do we create a motor? Rotor and stator. And stator you create from steel pipe and this guy. Okay, so we need to start creating steel pipes, and those are created from what? Steel ingot. Aha, so we need to smelt iron ore with coal together. I see. However, I think we have something more to discover. Mycelia, green power slug. I have one. Hey! Analyze this. So that will hopefully help us gain new insights into things. So we need to start thinking about getting these together with coal smelted. And that just might be an option. If everything is moving here at a snail's pace, we could take an input from there and together with coal do something about it. So yes, I'd first like to solve our power situation so I don't have to worry about it ever again. That would be, I think, beneficial. So what if our power production stops for a second? It's not like the world's biggest problem will happen. Yeah, let's do this. And now I am expecting bzzzt and everything goes to hell. Maybe it won't, but on the first spike I expect it to. So, another coal power plant, coal generator, thank you, come over here. You cannot be perfectly aligned due to this, guys. Oh, you can. Wonderful. Thank you. Then we do this much nicer, actually. Power pole. And now everything goes to shit. Yes, I know, I'm aware of it. This power line goes here. You go here and connect here. Yes, and you're trans. And you shall be the distributor here. So you go from that one, or no, not that one. That one to this one. And you go from this one to that one, from this one to that one, and from this one to that one. See, that all works perfectly. Then we need to restart the production. It goes to up 120, and these two are also redundant. See, I forgot about those. So, conveyor splitter will do this the old-fashioned way. So, we do the conveyor splitters, which will place, come on, yeah, conveyor splitter that way, and are they that way? That should be about right. One, that one, and I want it to align with this guy. And then third one is, and then again I'll have to dismantle you, sorry. I keep rebuilding this 10 times over. That's the joy of it. Yeah, over there, perfect. So again, switch on, please, thank you. Now what I want to do is you're gonna go here, and you are gonna go here, and you are gonna go here, thank you, and you shall be feeding this guy, you shall be feeding this guy, and you shall be feeding this guy. Look at that. It's really that simple. Now how's that for power supply? 190, consuming 90. So even when these other two eventually die, we should no longer be dependent on that. And since the coal is feeding here via the buffer, pretty beefy buffer, but I think I'll also split it off, and then still here I will be constructing my new construction area. So I think that one will become the more prevalent. So I'll need to make steel, and for that one I think if we just make it so that this guy actually is making twice, going into these two. Yeah, these are full, so no point. By the time this gets smelted, we'll have a metric crap ton of resources available. So we can easily depart some and move something over here, and then the truck stop will of course move somewhere else as well, entirely. However, to produce one Mark II, how much actually can you produce? This is iron pure. Is this also iron pure? What's the production here? 120 per minute. $120 per minute, yes. So I think you should be moving away. We're gonna do like this. And you are moving away. There we go. And then foundation. You two are gonna get upgrades. I think, or at least I hope. A little bit ugly one, but I don't care in the end. So you're gonna be a splitter, conveyor splitter. There we go. You just grow organically into this hole as well. Thank you. See? You're just feeding the buffers. While you shall have enough room. Sorry. I might actually need to remove this one. If I want to replace the miner, just facing in opposite direction. Production miner Mark 1. We're gonna build it more effective later. Right now all I want to do is I want to make sure that it exists and that it can produce. Yes. So you will need to dismantle completely. Are you building? You're not. Good. And you're not building, so no big harm, I guess. So let's start building our foundations. I want some foundations to be built. I don't want them too high though. We'll move this from here. There is none here. Good. So you're coming from there, and that coal is coming from over there all the way up. Coal will need to figure out how we will resolve. However, you have biofuel. Plenty of it. Sure. Keep it for the time being. I'm not gonna dismantle you. However, I will gonna dismantle you. And you. Perfect. That will leave me some room. Truck station. You're gonna go. You've gotta go. Sorry. And you, trucky, make truck face. I'm gonna move temporarily, I assure you. Let's move, tractor. You're gonna go to a place where you're not in the way. So here, roughly. I'm gonna have to decide what I do with you. There. Then you are gonna go away. You are also gonna go away. So I was thinking I reinstate, not the Prima Noctis obviously, but these kind of foundations, and then I put one floor up. Can I put them even now one floor up? No, I can't. Or I just, wait, there's a... So I could be placing all of these. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this guy, and then I'm gonna be placing, hold on, I'm gonna be placing this ramp this way, and then I'm gonna just expand from here. Yeah. Like that. And then you need to be this ramp type, so you can snap to this guy. There we go, and there we go. That's very nice. And then just continue building in the same fashion while you are being constructed here. Cannot afford, you don't say. I can afford a lot of things, Sunny, I assure you. I think I even have some concrete in the tractor. So don't you be forgetting that. Open workbench, vehicle. Look, all the concrete you would ever want. Now, coal, and so how do we make this? Let's see. Organization, production. Foundry. I need, what is that? Encased industrial beam. I have no idea how to make encased industrial beam, but I guess okay, let's see. How do I make encased industrial beam? What do I need for that? Encased industrial beam. For that I need concrete and steel beam. How do I make steel beam? Out of steel ingot. How do I make steel ingot? Oh, I can make steel ingots. Apparently I can do those things manually. Okay, fair enough. So encased industrial beam. Okay, so apparently I just need a metric crap ton of coal. And what do I need? Coal and, okay, raw coal and raw. That's not a problem, I think. I should be easily capable of getting me some coal. Yeah. So let's see. Like this, like that, like this, and like that. Perfect. And then iron. Iron I should have more than enough. Just borrow some from here. Iron. Good. We have enough. And now I can produce steel ingot. And when I make enough steel ingots, then we have concrete, we have steel pipes, encased industrial beams, should be no problem. Of course I will want to automate this as quickly as possible. That's, I mean, pretty much a given, but let's just figure out what we really need and then we'll rework everything to the specifications. So, steel beam, some steel pipes, there we go, encased industrial beam, there we go, and we have everything we need to build a foundry. Perfect. So alright, you are first gonna go into buffer. I mean, that's pretty much a given. Yeah, and you should be aligned with that. So somewhere here. Alright. And then you are gonna be aligned with now. I probably missed the mark there, but I don't care. There you go. Feed this with ore. Or actually might be better if I feed both with ores. Hold on a second. You wait. No, not the foundation. You wait. You wait. And you wait. I'm gonna build two of the storage containers. One for the coal, one for the ore. There you go. And you are gonna be for the ore. You're gonna go here, up, followed by this. Yes, and you are gonna go somehow, I have no idea yet how, but I'll figure it out. Foundations, ramp, rotate. There we go, perfect. Alright, and then we will feed you somehow the coal from over there. So for you, I'll need somehow to take a conveyor pole, and I'll actually need to feed it this way. Because these guys are going high so that my vehicles could go underneath. So yeah, we'll take it off here. It's not really efficient. If I take a splitter and run it that way, I would much prefer to run it this way and then up. Yeah, let's do this. So splitter. You shall go here-ish. You could align here as well. There. Straight for the power line. I'm proud of myself. Rather, so you shall be like this, and you shall be hopefully not encroaching the clearance. You won't. Perfect. And then you shall be going this way. Nope, not that side. Other side. Yes. Perfect. So see, it's working. Now another one, also 3 stacks high. You're gonna go here. And for all my fans that you were thinking that I was gonna build something that's organized, I hope I reassured you by this episode that's not gonna be the case. So now you are gonna go and here, and then you're gonna go and here. See, that's much better. Then you're feeding in also via the buffer, and obviously you'll have much more than this guy until I upgrade this to a trans something. Power production foundry. Let's talk inputs and outputs. I'm gonna put some leeway between the two of you because I have no bloody clue if there's something more I need to think about when building these things. So yeah, let's see how that works. One input, another input. There you go. And as for power, I'm gonna put the power pole here. You should have enough power to feed this guy. We should have enough power to feed this guy. And then you shall be making, of course, steel ingots. Nice. See, it's all coming together in the most beautiful way possible. Now, steel ingots, we need... What do we need to craft? We need to split the production of these two, right? Should I have 2 foundries? These guys feeding 2 foundries. That's a thought. If these guys could be feeding 2 foundries. And then output from one goes to make... Yes, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I haven't thought this through. Sorry. You two shall be feeding 2 foundries. Imagine that. Now, those 2 foundries would be building what? You're building this, you're building that. Good. Then 2 foundries. Hold on. I need to queue them up because I don't have enough materials. But I'm gonna have them soon. Sooner rather than later. So what do I need? I need a couple more steel pipes. Steel pipes, yes. And then I need industrial steel beams. So encased steel beam, 3 more. Perfect. There we go. Awesome. So if I build these two here, then I could go all vertical here in ideal case. So maybe it would be worth it. I'm not sure if I can place them too. Yeah, so let me think about it. Let's see, where do I want to be placing them? All right, so let's see, how do we make those? I should place them a little bit further apart, but I want to fit 2 of them. So how can I make this work? One here, or not too far. One here. One I'm gonna place right beside here, right beside the exit. Right beside the exit. Here, sort of. And the other one right next to it. Exactly. So those 2 should be 2 foundries, and they will both be making steel things, hopefully. So you connect one and you connect the other. Perfect. So now I just have to figure a way how to make these work. Let's see, you are gonna go, I'm thinking 2 outer, 2 inner, and that would be simplest. So yeah, let's make it like this. Splitter. You are gonna go with input here and splitters going like that. Close. Yes. Like that. So you're gonna connect like this here, with one going on the out. Yes, 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 that will work. 2 out, and then these 2 will be going on the inner ones. So, or actually you 2 could be going on the inner ones. How about if I stack these guys? So I know for a fact that if I make like this, yeah, we're gonna do it stacked. So I'm gonna make like this. I think this is a trick, guys, I've learned, and it's actually a handy, nifty trick. So one, we put that one, and then we put this guy aligned with it, so that these are aligned, right? Hopefully. There we go. Now I can remove the conveyor pole and the other one, and I can make a conveyor pole right underneath it, and the other one right underneath it, hopefully. And these 2 connect, yes. And now look at the magic. So now we do the splitters. 7. We do the conveyor splitters going from you are gonna have a conveyor splitter this way going out, and you're gonna have this way going out. Okay. Just good intention, just wrong direction. Okay. Quick fix. Right. So once again, I'm new to this actually, but I know that it works. I've seen it done many times. So you're climbing, you should be only too high. 2, yes. So there you go. 1, and then we remove this guy and we remove this guy. Good. So now we take another one and we take another one here, and when we take another belt, yes, and then we stack the splitters, hopefully. That's the plan anyway, if I manage to. There we go. And now all we need to do is we need to connect those. So let's see if it will work. I'm really curious. So you should be feeding the outer while you will be feeding the inner. So you are feeding this guy, and then you are feeding this guy, followed by this guy, while you are feeding. Conveyor belt is too steep, you don't say. What about here? Would you be here too steep as well? Hold on. Would you be too steep to go this way out? You would. How about if I put another stepping stone for you? Something along this line. Now, what? Still too steep? So a little bit this way, too steep. What about if I place you, rotate you just differently? If I rotate you like this, and then you go from here, you go this, and from here you go this. That's doable. Good. That means you could go and feed this guy. Fine. And that means you could perhaps go and feed this guy. Yes. And that you, with some black magic, hopefully, could go and feed this guy, then this guy. Yes. Now all we need to do is feed these two. Simple, right? Hopefully. Let's just try one step up. Can you do something like that and then come in here? No, that would be a disaster, right? So what if I placed another here and then drag it up, and then you go from this guy over there to that guy? No, damn it. I'm so close, I can almost taste it. Maybe this guy I'll put, yeah, we'll do it like this. I'm gonna feed you this way, and I'm gonna feed you a little bit merry-go-round, roller coaster style, you know. Nope. Can you go like that, perhaps? Nope, too much. Come on. How about this? And then you go here, yes. And then you go here. Like this. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I hope it will work. From here all the way to here. That works, yes, of course. Then you go from here to here. There we go. And then you go from there straight into the horse's mouth. Perfect. Okay, I think, guys, we will be wrapping this up for today's episode here. I'm just gonna make these two guys make steel, and then I'm gonna bid you all a farewell, and we will be resuming in the next episode. So let's just take a nice viewpoint so that we can wrap up. Alright, guys, so there, look at our technical marvel. Once again, guys, well, thank you very much for watching. Like if you like this episode. It has been a little bit tricky, but we managed in the end. Thank you so much. Like if you like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.